What's up, everybody? Bluegabe. Y'all check that out. Those are big Florida lobsters. And we're about to cook them. Now listen, this is a lobster video. We're gonna do lobster things. We're gonna go catch them. We already did, and I'm gonna show y'all. But first, we're gonna cook them like I've never cooked them. A little bit of spicy Danos. Now, I don't need to add a whole bunch because I'm gonna come back at the end and add some more. We're gonna put these on my Traeger grill for like an hour at 180 degrees, high smoke, and let them cook for a while, and then I'm gonna finish them off in the oven on the broiler with a whole new sauce on top. But check out all these lionfish. We're gonna cook those too. I really like this grill just for the simple fact that I can control the temperature. Now, I know some of you guys like cooking on natural wood, on natural smokers, but for me, realistically, this is the best grill I can use because I can control it even while I'm in there editing on my phone. Look at that though. Now that we got the lobster on the grill smoking, and it's gonna take about an hour and a half, I wanted to show you these big lionfish. And I'm gonna show you how I harvested them. But Jack, behind the camera, a new friend of mine who just came and filmed for me today, never met him before, messaged him on Instagram, he said he would come. We're starving, so we're gonna make us a little lionfish snack. Add a little bit of that spicy Danos. Got my fancy little can cooker breader. Normally I could just toss those two by hand, but not with lionfish. These things will hurt you even when they're dead. Let me tell you guys something. I ain't scared of much in life. Besides, I don't even want to say it because Kelly will make fun of me. Popsicle sticks, that's my biggest phobia. But look at that. That joker will hurt you. Bad. Really bad. Now let's go watch some footage. The current is smoking out of the south, and we're getting ready to start shooting some lionfish. Watch this. All right, like I always say, I'll be back like the electric bell. Yep. They look a lot different now, don't they? But I guarantee you they look like they taste just as good as they did when they were alive. Look at that. Can y'all smell it? So really quick, I want to show you how to make these potatoes that Dano himself, the owner of Dano's Seasonings, made. He takes a stick of butter, a whole bunch of the Dano's Original, a whole bunch of the Dano's Spicy, pours it into a bake pan just like so. Look how thick it is. Now, I take some of these red potatoes and I cut them up like a checkerboard, just like so. Place them face down. That might seem like a lot of butter, but you'll get the point in a minute. Put it in the oven. Alright, so back to these guys. Jack, behind the camera, has never tried lionfish. And we want to eat them right now because we're starving, but I need to show you the lobster footage. Now the lobster footage is crazy. When I went overboard, I thought I had my lobster bag with me, and I didn't. I got down there, caught the first one, and was like, oh boy, it's gone. I don't have it. So I ended up having to shove 2 in the lobster net and put one in my armpit coming up, and it was a fiasco. But we got 3 lobsters, 8 lionfish, and a good meal on its way. Let's go catch some lobster.
That's all I got. Oh well. That's all we can get.
That's what happens when you come out unprepared. I woke up this morning, Nick Stanzik and Kelly Young were messaging me, telling me they were going lobster, and I'm like, nah, y'all ain't going without me. Even though they're in the Keys, I still came out of Jupiter, Florida, caught 3 nice lobsters, saw a bunch more, but couldn't catch them because I don't know where my bag went. And I got a bunch of lionfish. We're gonna go in and cook. All right, so this is where the magic is about to happen. Potatoes are done. I'm gonna take the potatoes out and I'm gonna swap them with the lobster because now I want them to get a little bit of that smokiness, and I need to finish the lobster in the oven on broil. Y'all stay tuned, it's about to get real. Woo! Now for those of y'all that follow Captain Nick Stanzik and Kelly Young on YouTube and on Instagram, y'all are witnessing us have an Instagram cook-off in the middle of cooking YouTube videos. But they're probably gonna cook theirs a little bit more boring than I am. All right, so these lobsters are probably about 3/4 of the way cooked. I'm gonna take a half a stick of butter. This is gonna be so good. Some Parmesan cheese, like that. Pretty good helping. Sprinkle it in there like so. I'm gonna take some plain panko breadcrumbs. About that much. I'm gonna take some more. I'm gonna use so much I'm gonna take the lid off. Spicy Danos. Like so. Then I'm gonna take a lemon. Like so. Now I hold my hand like this so I can strain the seeds. I'm gonna start stirring this up. I would normally add more butter, but I want it to be a thick consistency. You guys look at that gooey goodness. Oh, here's what we're gonna do. This is why I didn't make it too liquidy. I didn't want to add too much butter because it would just run right off. I'm gonna coat both of these lobster, put it all on top. The breadcrumbs will soak all that stuff and they'll dry and start to get a little bit crusty, crunchy goodness. What do you think, Jack? You think it's gonna be good?
Oh, I think it's gonna be really good.
All right, here we go. Let's do this. Now broil, for all y'all that cook, you know it doesn't joke around. It's hot, so you cannot leave it in there for long. No more than about 3 minutes tops. All right, I think we're done. Look at that though, how it turned golden brown. We got the lionfish, we got the Danos potatoes, and we got the lobster. So Jack behind the camera's over there thinking right now, like, how'd I get so lucky to eat this food? Not necessarily to spend time with me, but to eat this meal. Look at that. You know what the best thing about this entire situation is? There's very little salt on any of this. It looked like I used a lot of seasoning because I poured where I don't even know where it went. I poured the spicy Danos on it, but that's got the least amount of sodium of any of the seasonings. So we can pour it on all we want. What do you think? What do you think, Jack?
It looks good. I'm excited.
Look at that crust though. Y'all look at that though. Parmesan cheese, garlic, butter, ginger, panko breadcrumbs, pure goodness. Smoky, smoked real slow.
That's it. That's good.
That's the bomb diggity. And that all started from just an idea in my head. These potatoes though, Dano cooked the last night he was at my house. Oh boy. Amazing. What'd you think of the lionfish?
It was really good. I never had it before, but the texture was super good, and the flavor was amazing.
He looks like a brokeback Rapala right now. Any of y'all bass fishermen? You see that? These dudes right here will jack you up. Hey, but that's all we got for this time. This is a short video, shorter than I normally make. I actually want to sit down and eat this lobster because I'm starving. I'm actually on a diet. So I'm trying to eat healthy, drink a lot more water. I'm getting older. Need to watch my body, need to watch my weight, just like I'm sure some of y'all do. But for right now, that's all we got. Huge shout out to Jack for helping me drive the boat today. 1 day notice. Big shout out, Jack. Thank you very much. But like Jake always says, it's time to get up out of here. Redneck, you want to say the ending? Come here. Come here. You want to end it for us? But like Jake always says, it's time to get up out of here and get the heck out of shape. See y'all.